Why hello, my name is the many talented Mr. Jefferson, and today I'd like to show you my farm on Farming Simulator 22. While playing this game since launch, I have learned a couple of interesting things, and the most interesting thing I have learned so far are crates are crazy overpowered. The greenhouse is amazing for several different reasons. First off, it generates a ton of crops with very little maintenance. Now, you could just set these to auto sell for a 40% profit loss, or you can gather these by hand, which takes more time and effort, but you get the full price when you sell them. And I'm exploring ways to make that much easier for you. I can throw it on the trailer and boom. Strap those down, take them out, deliver them, right? Kind of slow though. I could park closer, that would definitely help. But, this can be a kind of slow process. Or, I could pull these crates out to help them generate a little bit faster. Still, it takes time. You'll see very shortly. The stuff in storage will populate outside. 3, 2, 1, there we go. Alright, so all of that is being stored in the greenhouse until I move the crates out of the way. So it seems like it would be really efficient to generate all these at once and also move these crates much closer to my vehicle. Well, you can do that with crate strafing. Look at this. Yeah, that is crate strafing. I just moved every single crate much closer to my vehicle, and then I'm going to do it again. So the physics on crates are incredibly weird. They're light enough you can pick them up, but they're heavy enough they can move almost infinite mass, as long as the mass is light enough. Like, I could move an infinite number of crates with one crate. It's insane. And look, all my fruit has come back. I've got a crate on top of there. I just grab a different one. Boom, crate strafing. I'm moving all this stuff closer and closer to the vehicle I'm going to be using to transport it. And here we go. Boom. Straight line. That's a perfect line. It's exactly what you want. All the crates are right there next to the truck. You can just pick them up, toss them over, drive them, come back, do the same thing. Boom. You've just made easy $5,000-$10,000. Much more if you increase the number of greenhouses. If you put them all in a line, you can crate strafe all of them straight to your truck. Super easy money. Crates are also famous for being able to get stuck in the ground. And honey is too heavy to pick up normally. Well, what can we do about that? We can crate strafe honey as well. Now, I'm going to try to pick up these strawberries, see if I can't dislodge this crate of honey in the ground, because these are very powerful crates. What do you think is going to happen here? We're going to pause for a second. What is going to happen next? A. Will the honey crate dislodge? B. Will the strawberries get stuck in the ground? Or C, will I spontaneously learn how to fly? Yes, my friends, I have spontaneously learned how to fly. I call this heavenly strawberries. I call this Heavenly Strawberries. I've been able to recreate it a couple of times, but I haven't been able to do it on purpose. It's very random, but it is incredibly possible to do Heavenly Strawberries. I'm going to fast forward a little bit through this so you can see I let this run for over an hour. And as you can see, the crate will travel quite high. In fact, I don't believe there is an upper limit to this world. We will continue to travel upwards, upwards, upwards until we hit the next level. Let's switch over. There we go. So you see the world below is fading out as we rise ever upwards. There is a rainstorm going on. I am floating on this pallet of delicious, delicious strawberries, which I am currently holding. That is what is causing me to levitate, is I'm holding the strawberries, and the camera position is slightly changed. And so what appears to be happening is I am pulling the strawberries upwards while also standing on the strawberries, and it's just lifting everything. It's lifting me and the strawberries. Crates can also knock around, like, I've pushed around my Joskin's water tank with it. They are quite weighty. And here we're affording, this is easily about, I want to say 50 minutes of flight time, where the strawberries are fading from existence, and they have completely faded. We have nothing but a white screen. And then, this is why I believe this game has absolutely no ceiling. The screen turns black. I have exited the game scene completely. Now I'm going to throw this crate. There it goes. And fall back to, we're going to see what happens. We're going to play Farm Sim 22 like it's Fortnite. And we're just going to, or how about Apex Legends? Boy, all those games that you jump out of planes and buses and... Anyways, check this out. We're going to glide gently to a soft landing because there's no health in Farming Simulator 22. That's why there's like no kill plane above the game area. They didn't expect you to be able to fly. There's no mechanic for flying in this game. So why would there be a kill plane up there? We have exited the inky blackness of space, and we've entered the heavenly void. Nothing but white screen, and we are falling closer and closer towards the ground. The trip up took about an hour and 20 minutes before I hit black screen. This is going to take significantly shorter. In fact, we should start seeing the ground very shortly. There we go. You can see my farm owned by you. My field is my field's ready to harvest. I thought it was still growing. Did not notice that. And I am also moving around while I'm up here. It appears that I will be moving at normal walk speed, despite kind of what it looks like on the camera as I'm falling. I've been holding the button to move for quite a bit, and I really only wound up across the street. So you're really just moving at normal speed. This is actually not useful in any way, shape, or form. Unless you just feel like flying on a crate of strawberries, which, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? And there we go. We have safely landed back at my farm across the street on the gas station. Look at that. So that caused a lot of graphical glitches, and I reloaded my game. Here you can see a crate of strawberries that is permanently stuck in the ground. And we're going to demonstrate something else. I call it the Mater-Vater. So Heavenly Strawberries is something totally different. The Mater-Vater uses a wall. And it's the It's the same basic principles. I don't know how to do Strawberries to Heaven 100% of the time. Mater-Vaters I can do no problem. Check this out. You walk up to a wall, you step on your product, and your crate will slide up the wall. It's a Mater-Vater. You can go up any building. You can get on the roof as long as the lip isn't too big. We can get on the roof of our house right here. There we go. Check that out. What about this barn in the distance? Yeah. Let's take Mater-Vater and Upsy Doodle. This leads me to believe that you can crate strafe during Heavenly Strawberries. You can definitely crate strafe while doing a Mater-Vater. If you go up a wall, you can slide across it just walking side to side. It's your up and down that creates the motion. And here I did Heavenly Strawberries with a Mater-Vater. You don't have to do Heavenly Strawberries with strawberries. It'll work with any crate. I just happen to have done it with strawberries. The Mater-Vater is a slightly different thing, so I used a crate of tomatoes, and I named it something slightly different, but you can Mater-Vater up the side of practically any building. Getting Heavenly Strawberries to trigger is very random. I don't know how to recreate it 100% of the time. This, I can do anywhere. It's also worth noting that you can crate strafe with honey. Honey is too heavy for you to pick up normally. If you pick up a crate of tomatoes or lettuce or what have you, if you pick up a crate you can pick up, then you can take that crate and you can use it to slide your honey this way and that. It's also worth noting that walking forward with a crate will cause you to trip over it and throw it. The crate will get underneath your character, and that's what's happening there. It will whip your camera around and you'll lose your grip on it. That's also how Strawberries to Heaven happens, is your strawberries will move, they will get under your character, but they won't move far enough that you'll lose your grip, and then the physics engine won't quite know what to do with you. I just can't consistently recreate it. If you don't have a forklift available and you need to move your honey around, you can always just grab a lighter crate and push it. You want to strafe side to side. You do not want to walk forward because you'll trip over the crate and cause weird physics interactions. But it seems that going side to side is a lot easier, and you can control the movement of the product a lot better. And then you can also ride crates up walls, so they don't just get embedded in the ground. Crates are just absolute magic in Farming Simulator 22. If someone was so inclined, they could probably set up a series of greenhouses ending on a hill and then have a open container truck, not the one that I'm using in game because it doesn't have walls. Have something with a container with walls, and then you should be able to just slide all that produce up into a hill, load your truck, and just drive it across the street and sell it. The only problem with that would be some of the produce might land upside down. Produce does not sell when it is upside down, but you can Mater-Vater into vehicles. But if you need to get over a wall, just grab a crate of tomatoes and Mater-Vater your way over that bad boy. Get inside the back of that truck and then flip stuff over so it sells, and then get in your truck, drive back, do the whole thing over again. And this is possibly just game-breakingly powerful. This is easily one of the most profitable things I think I have ever seen in a game. It's overpowered, and with the right setup, it can be abused in the extreme. All you have to do is go to sleep, let your crates spawn, push them over a hill into a container, drive that container over to a sell point, come back, do it again. You've just got thousands and thousands of dollars with little to no effort. All right. Thank you for watching. I would like to thank IzPrebuilt for buying me Farming Simulator 22. He is a 7 Days to Die content creator. IzPrebuilt is probably the best 7 Days to Die player I personally know, and I speak to 3 separate 7 Days to Die content creators. All 3 of them are fantastic. Those other 2 content creators are Guns, Nerds, and Steel and Nerdlette Gaming. They will also be linked in the description. Please check out their channels. They create amazing content. I really enjoy talking to them and watching them do what they do on their channels. Please also like and subscribe to my channel. That would be awesome. I would like to thank all of the sponsors who have donated to my channel, small or large amounts. It keeps me going. I would also like to do a special birthday shout out to Devin Hebert. That man loves beavers like nobody else. Thank you for watching, and I hope to be bringing you more Farming Simulator content in the near future. This has been the many talented Mr. Jefferson.